wanted to do a video going over my journaling ecosystem, largely because I'm wrapping up in one of my notebooks in here. I've kind of gotten to a point where I think I figured out how I want to switch up my journaling system because I think it would better fit me and would just lead to me writing more and being more involved with it. So I thought I'd share how I set it up when I got it. I've not changed it since I got the leather cover, and I thought I would share why I'm making the changes that I am and how I'll be doing that. Okay, first, this leather traveler's cover is from Etsy. I can link it below. It comes with the string, and you can pick a charm as well. And you can also pick the string color, the leather color. The stone I picked out from a separate shop and just attached it myself. So first journal in here is just my daily journal slash just my everything journal in a way. So that's the first notebook in here. And then the second notebook is my Commonplace journal. And then back here is my grocery lists journal. And you can see that that one is a lot smaller. This journal stayed consistent throughout the whole time. It was just a mix of journaling and larger junk journaling. I also have a Hobonichi that I can go through as well, but I also do junk journaling and memory keeping in here, but on a much lighter scale, but we'll get into that after this. I never forced myself to make things look pretty. I would also put like mail clubs that I received, letters from people, cards, to-do lists, whatever, you name it, I'm gonna throw it in here. But I don't care if it looks aesthetic or not. So I am just kind of throwing things in here. A couple more. Like, I'll keep literally anything. This was simply just a label that I thought was funny that my friend Jane made when we hung out. I also started doing like a captain's log version where I just do a vertical line and add the date, and I've kind of been into it, so I think I might upkeep that as well. So here is my Commonplace notebook. I very quickly realized I love the concept of a Commonplace notebook, but I hated that it was a separate notebook from my daily journal because I rarely use this motherfucker. And I really wanted to, for whatever reason, I think I kind of came off a little too strong when I was getting back into journaling because I journaled all the time. But for whatever reason, I was viewing things as a chore, and I think I kind of came on a little strong with journaling and trying to do a second journal as well. This was the key I'd made, and I had everything color-coded. So I had quotes, docs, media consumption, definitions, music, food and recipes, etc. I modify this in my new journal because I just realized that I was not using some of the categories and some of them just could have been combined simply. At first, I started with the line on the left side, and then geniusly someone was like, put them on the right side, which was so much smarter, obviously, because then you can kind of see it on the corners of the page. But this was my commonplacing, and I've been doing that for about a year, and I only did 4 pages. I love the leather cover. I love the thought of like having my notebooks all in one place. I will keep using this, obviously. I am almost done with the red notebook, so I'm going to finish that up. And then I collect so much stuff that I'm just going to finish up the green one by continuing to collect memorabilia, etc., and just put it in there as if it was a junk journal. There's so much paper in there, there is no point in wasting it. Something I will definitely keep up is my little grocery list book. I hate making lists on my phone. It's like, obviously, like, to each their own, do whatever you want, but just I hate having to have my phone out. I feel like it's getting in my way. I hate when the screen goes dark and I have to re-unlock it. But what if my face ID doesn't work? I don't know. It's just, I want to be more in the log where I can. So I started this little notebook. I put some cute stickers on it, and it's literally just the same setup every week. I break it down by produce, aisle, dairy, frozen, meat, miscellaneous. This works really well for a Trader Joe's setup, just in case you're curious. But simply all I do is I just put my grocery lists in here, and I will just pop out this notebook and I'll take it to the store with me. And I prefer it much more over using my cell phone. So this is my new notebook. We are going to give this a go. I think I'm really going to enjoy it. I've been watching a handful of YouTube and TikTok videos about people's journaling ecosystems, and I learned so much when I started this one, and it really helped me learn and figure out what I did and didn't like for myself personally, and that's how I'm kind of adopting it and adding it into this new journal. So it's an A6 notebook. It is graph ruled. My only complaint, my two tiny little complaints, is that I wish the pages were perforated and I wish the lines for the graph paper were slightly smaller, but truly not a big deal. Added a rabbit sticker to the front just because I thought it looked cute, and then I added a random sticker on the back. So I wanted to keep this super easy for myself. I have a paper clip to mark what page I'm at. The ribbon just gets annoying. I just didn't want to use it. And I made my own key. So it's my journal / my Commonplace. I'm realizing that when I was commonplacing in here, I was doing it in a way where I felt like I had to make it look perfect and like research had been done. And now I'm kind of at the point where I just want to categorize my thoughts and feelings and what I'm doing in my journal rather than completely sectioning everything off and just meshing everything into one. So that's the notebook. I have not used it yet. I'm super excited. I don't want to really have rules in here. I want messy journaling. I want random definitions that I've learned, books and articles I've read. If something is interesting to me, I want to write it down so I can remember to go back to it. Any idea I have, good or bad, and just journal it, whether it's, again, like to-do list, anything. I pre-cut out a bunch of stickers and just put them in the folder in the back here. I really think I'll prefer the A6 over the A5 size. I just kind of was noticing that I couldn't really just throw this in any bag, and it just didn't, like, not this whole cover as a whole. I keep this at home, like this is my little space, but I couldn't even just like pop my red journal out and throw it in any purse. This is a lot smaller, really fits in the palm of my hand, and doesn't really have any rules. So I feel like I can actually take it everywhere because I can do whatever I want with it. I'm gonna give it a go for a couple weeks, and if this video somehow is important to anybody and you're curious, let me know. Otherwise, I hope this was interesting.